of all, I have a really bad cold, so but I really wanted to talk to you while I was doing the first part of this, so I apologize for my voice and for coughing or sneezing fits that happen. I've got my honey lavender tea here with some, well, I got extra honey in it, so I'm going to try to talk for just a few minutes. I've been sick since Thursday. My son has been sick since last Sunday. And so it's been a really rough couple weeks. And everyone's finally back at school today. And I'm finally in the house and it's nice and quiet, and I need to regroup. Everything's behind, laundry's behind, dishes are behind, house is a mess. And it always happens when you finally kind of feel like you've gotten back on your feet, and, then it just never seems to fail. Then you just kind of get knocked back down a step. And I was so proud of myself because I had moved back into my bullet journal, and, I was doing bullet journaling and just kind of keeping track on things that were going on. And then my son started getting sick, and and then I started getting sick Thursday. But anyways, I need to try to it's time to start over. It's time to start again. So the best way for me to do that is to work in my journal. And since it was nice and quiet, I just knew that this is what I needed to work on this morning. So I have not done any pages in this journal in forever, and I really miss it. So I knew that I wanted to do something in here. So, but I had no idea what I want to do. Whenever I had no ideas, and just from being tired and from being sick, and my brain's just mush. But I decided to, just a second, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that if I keep taking sips of tea, I will be able to do this without coughing. So the first thing I did was, the first thing that I did was I went and looked through this little book that I have, and I need to transfer all these over, but these are just song lyrics. Just song lyrics, as because I'm really inspired by doing pages from song lyrics. So I read through those really quick to see if anything really jumped out. And nothing really did. So I opened up my drawer that has just people in it. And I have come across this one a few times. And, she's already halfway cut out. And I thought, I need to go ahead and finally use her. And so since I guess my focus of this page is, it's time to start again. Excuse me. And, it's time to get back up on my feet and just, get back. Don't let all of this sickness pull me down and frustrate me. And, it's easy to get overwhelmed when you get behind, when you're a mom and a wife and you've got a house to take. I'm so sorry. A house to take care of. For me, I just get really frustrated with myself when I can't stay up with that. Oh, goodness. So, I love her. She's strong, and she's just ready to go out and kick some behind. So I pulled her out, and, I love using butterfly wings. And for me, it just symbolizes just growth and change and just strength. Something so fragile is just so strong and beautiful. So I grabbed her some wings because I think she needs to have some wings. And then I thought that maybe I might add a watch face to her, just because as a symbol of time, and it's time to start. And so I just pulled this watch out. I just thought that would work good behind her head. It's not huge, but it's not too small. And I need to put her on a background So I have another drawer that's just full of pages that would work good. Well, actually, this is from the outdoor drawer. So I have a drawer that has just images from outdoors. And so I grabbed this one just because I thought it might work on front of it. Okay, and if I don't like it, after I get her cut out and put her on there, and if I don't like it, then I'll look through my drawer and pull something else out. And I knew that I wanted to give her some flowers just to brighten this up. And I have another drawer that is full of magazine images of flowers. Gotta take a sip real quick, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. And at first I was thinking about just, having some flowers kind of around her. But then I found this, and I really, really love this. So I think she actually might go across it, and that I might be able to cover up the shoe. But I love this. I love the colors of it. I like how it's light in the center, and it's just kind of radiating out. And just another, for me, just another strong visualization of being strong. So these are just the images that I pulled out. And then I went through my, I've got my tub. Excuse me. This is a plastic drawer, well, it's not a drawer. This is a plastic insert that goes in the IKEA carts. And I had picked up a couple of these when I got my cart at IKEA and ended up not using them. So they were just kind of sitting around, and one day I was trying to organize, I was cutting out lots of words and phrases from magazines, and I thought, this would be great just to kind of keep some in, because it has this big thing on the side so it holds some of the larger ones. So I have been just kind of starting to keep some in there. I still have some in some smaller drawers that are organized a little bit better. But I just went through my words and just started kind of looking at them and pulling ones out that just kind of resonated with the message that I was that I know that I want to try to express with this page. Okay, so far so good, we're doing good. And I found this one that says start gently. This says, excuse me, find your perfect. And timeless bold you. Makes life about living, and let's do this. And then I found this one that says some eye-opening advice and thankfully. So I think I'm going to probably have it just in this order. So it'll say thankfully, some eye-opening advice. Oh, and I cut out an it to make this sound a little bit better. Start gently, find your perfect, timeless bold you. It makes life about living. Let's do this. So most of the time when I'm doing these found word journaling, it's definitely a self-pep talk for me. Like this is a perfect example. Okay, let's do this. It's like I'm telling myself and talking to myself and trying to pump myself up and give myself a pat on the back, or keep doing this, you're doing good. A lot of times that's what is behind a lot of my found word journaling. So I think I'm going to stop now before I have to cough on you anymore, and once again I'm really sorry for that, but I just thought it would be nice to explain a little bit about what was going into making this page. I really excuse me, I really would like to start doing more videos where I'm able to talk in the background and or talk while I'm going through the process. And I'm hoping that as soon as school starts in the fall, that I will be able to do that much more often, because both of my children will be at school. So summer's probably going to be difficult just because it's not ever quiet around here. But for now, I just wanted to share that with you, and I think I'll get started. And I guess my biggest question is that I've been thinking a lot is, do you prefer sped up videos or do you prefer real time? And you know, if I did real time, like I said, it would be hard for me to do a voiceover or even do one while I'm talking, just because there's always commotion going on in the background. And but I'm really curious about that, on just on how you feel if you don't mind the real time. I know a lot of people, it's difficult for them to watch the sped up videos. So I just want to make sure that, you know, everybody is enjoying what I'm trying to share with you, and I'm just curious about your thoughts. So thanks so much again, everybody, and I'm going to speed the rest of this up, and we will see how this page turns out. Okay, well, what the words that I had picked out and the way that my girl ended up having to be on here to cover up the shoe, I'm having a hard time covering up this area down here. And actually, I guess I could just cover this up with another flower. Let me see if I've got part of a flower here. But, excuse me, I'm being stubborn. Yeah, see, I could just put a piece of a flower there. And then, put the words on top. I guess I could do that. Or, I actually started looking through my pile of words again to try to maybe find something different to put on here. And I think I need to cut these off because I think these little brackets on here are really throwing me off. I started looking through my pile of words and actually picked out a couple of different things. So I found one that says, you want to feel focused, energized, and inspired the way you used to feel. Which, as I was looking at this, I was like, this is more kind of what was in my head when I started, wanting to work on a page. Was, like I said at the beginning of this, was I need to step back and regroup and get back on my feet, and definitely I want to feel focused, energized, and inspired. Excuse me. So I think actually I might like this better. I just cut that apart so that I could move them around easily, and then I found this other bit that I like, this part at the end. It says it's about releasing and opening gradually, which for me,